Well, that's your office in there.
Thanks. By the way, my name is Jerry.
Look, we kind of have a policy about not making friends with the writers. It's just really sad when they get fired.
Good morning, Jerry. How do you take your coffee?
Milk and sugar?
No, but that was a very good guess.
Did you know that there's a small fire down here?
Yeah, that's for you.
What?
Those were the scripts for the rest of the season. It's Jackie's way of saying he had a little trouble with the last head writer. Okay, let's get started. The reading for this week's script is on stage 9 at 11, and that's followed by a get-acquainted lunch with Jackie at the Sizzler. Any questions so far?
Just one. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Laura.
Yes, right.
Your assistant.
Yes.
I'll answer phones.
Yes.
I'll water plants. I'll even pick up your dry cleaning. But if I hear the words long dong anything, I'll be seeing you in court.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
I'm sorry. I also had a little trouble with the last head writer.
So, why don't you tell me a little bit about Jackie? I hear he can be a little difficult.
He's insane, if that's what you mean.
Well, that's no problem. I've worked with eccentric actors before.
I'm not talking wacky, funny insane. I'm talking clinically dangerous insane.
You?
You.
Ask Bobby. He knew Jackie back in Iowa.
Oh, lovely man. Can't say a bad word about him.
Here's the rest of your writing staff. This is Grant Watson.
Hi.
And Nancy Mincher.
Nancy, hi.
Jerry Harper. Oh, I loved your work on Taxi and Cheers. I'm a big, big fan. And I'm sure you're familiar with my career.
Help me out.
Well, perhaps you've heard of a little show called The Brady Bunch?
Here's the story of a hack named Nancy.
I'm not ashamed of The Brady Bunch. That's where I honed my craft. I'm the one responsible for giving Marcia her depth.
Yeah, but then you got fired for seducing Greg.
Jealous?
I'm a little new to this business, Jerry, but how come you worked on all those great shows and ended up here?
Yeah, God, talk about a nosedive.
Here's an idea. Let's talk about this show for a while.
I'll be outside if you need me.
Oh, we won't, dear, but you could put on a fresh pot of coffee.
Okay. So, I guess you heard that Jackie trashed most of the scripts for this season, so we've got our work cut out for us.
Hey, I'm ready to kill for you, man.
Good, because we need stories.
Sorry, I don't do stories.
Well, what exactly do you do?
I'm your joke guy.
Jerry? The only reason he's here is because he's one of Jackie's old drinking buddies.
Okay. How about you, Grant? You have anything?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
Because if you tell him to Jackie and he doesn't like him, he's going to fire me, or he's going to fire you. Somebody's always getting fired.
No, that's not true. I mean, a lot of people just quit.
What's with the attitude around here?
It's just that Jackie
Well, no, don't worry about Jackie. I can handle Jackie, okay? But you guys have to loosen up and start having some fun.
We appreciate what you're saying, Jerry, but this isn't one of those fun shows. You'll get used to it.
Well, no, I won't. Now, listen, I know you've had a lot of head writers come and go, but I'm here now, and things are going to be different. All right? Now, listen, this is a top 10 show. Yeah, I know it's not perfect, but we can make it better. But you've got to show a little enthusiasm, okay?
Table reading in 15, guys.
Okay.
I just know we have friends in common.
So, how's it going so far?
Good. Real good. Good.
Denial. That's the spirit. Meet our new head writer, Jerry Harper.
Oh, what do you think of Helen? My character? Jackie's wife?
I think she's fine.
No, she's not. No. She's too timid and insecure. You see, these are the 90s, Jerry, and women stand up for themselves now, and she just needs a little more, backbone.
Well, I think that's fine. Why don't we get a meeting with Jackie, and then the three of us can discuss it?
Meeting with Jackie?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's going to be necessary. In fact, just forget I said anything. This is actually something I have to work out on my own.
Network stooge at 9 o'clock.
Laura, is that Jerry Harper?
Yes.
Hey, back from your little exile, I see.
Exile?
I just took a little time off to clear my head.
Whatever.
So you two know each other then?
Oh, yeah. Doug was at NBC when I was at Cheers. He tried to cancel us our first season. That was back when you were vice president, wasn't it, Doug?
Bunch of slobs sitting around a bar. Who knew?
I'm just going to let you two old buddies play catch-up.
Oh, hey, well, hold on there, slugger. Chaz Walker, I want you to press the flesh of your new head writer. This is Jerry Harper.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
How you doing?
My man Chaz here is America's biggest teenage heartthrob to come around since Michael J. You-know-who hit town.
It's just a bunch of hype. Come on.
No. Have you gotten taller?
Yeah, I put on a couple inches.
I don't like it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do about that, huh?
Seems like a nice kid.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I want you to beef up his part because in a couple of seasons, we are going to spin him off, give him his own show, and then, my friend, we back that old money truck right up to the bank.
You got the soul of a poet, Doug.
We've got a problem. Jackie won't come out of his dressing room for the reading.
I'm not gonna...
This happens sometimes. Usually we just cancel the reading and hope that he's in a better mood tomorrow.
But this is ridiculous. I'll go into his dressing room and find out what the problem is. It'll be okay. Just tell everybody to break for lunch, and then we'll have the reading this afternoon sometime.
First time I've ever seen a head writer do that.
Yeah. Hope he remembers to roll when he hits the ground.
Grab that curling bar. Right there. Pick it up. Give me 5 reps. Make him good ones. Keep your knees bent. Okay. That's 4. Come on now, buddy. You're almost home. Come on, buddy. There you go. All right. Jackie Thomas, how the hell are you? Man, I could go for a beer. But I won't, because I just got out of rehab. You ever been to rehab? Oh, it's great. The food stinks, but you go there and you got a lot of celebrities crying and spilling their guts out. You should try it.
I'm Jerry.
I used to work on Barney Miller and Taxi.
Yeah, just got lucky, I guess.
I hated those shows.
What kind of shows do you like?
Green Acres. Remember how the pig used to turn on the TV with his nose?
Oh, yeah.
He'd start like flip through the channels and everything?
Yeah.
How the hell did they teach you to do that?
I guess he was just a very, very bright pig.
Tell me about it. Hey, maybe we'll get him to be on our show.
I heard that he passed on.
Oh, man, I didn't know.
I'm sorry, Jackie.
What the hell, he's just a pig, right? Hey, you play golf?
No, I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
I tell you what, maybe we should head on over to the table reading, huh?
Yeah, listen, one thing, you know the boy that plays my son?
Chaz, yeah, I just met him. He seems nice.
Oh, he's terrific. He's got a buttload of talent. I want you to do me a little favor.
Sure, anything.
I want him killed in this week's show.
You're kidding. We can't just kill his character.
Really? Here's a copy of this week's script. Read to me what it says in the top line.
The Jackie Thomas Show.
That's right. It doesn't say the candy-ass, publicity-sucking little pimple farmer show, now does it?
Jackie, you...
Hey, he's stealing my show. He's on the cover of all them teen magazines. He's doing talk shows out the wazoo. The little midget's even getting more fan mail than I am.
Wait. You have his mail?
Look at this garbage. Dear Chaz, when I get spring break from nursing school, I'd love to meet you in Florida. Here's a picture of me in my string bikini. That's sick.
Jackie, look. This week's show is all about your son taking your car without permission. We can't just kill him.
Oh, no? I'm sorry, officer. I thought the car was in the garage. What? Little Timmy ran into a train and you're still looking for his head? Bummer.
That's a good rewrite.
Cancel the table reading until the network is dead.
But, Jackie, he's your only son.
I don't care. I turn on my TV and I see people dying all over the place, and you're telling me that you can't kill one crummy kid?
This is a comedy.
I don't care. I want him dead. I want to hear screams. I want to see flames, and I want to smell his burning flesh. And if you can't do it, I'll find someone that can. But burning flesh.
Well, look who's still alive.
So, what was Baby Huey's problem? Get his arm caught in his underpants again.
Jerry, what happened in there?
Jackie wants us to kill Chaz.
Oh, my God. What kind of town is this?
I think that he means Chaz's character. That is what you mean, isn't it?
He wants him to die in a car accident on this week's show.
Well, that's ripe with comic potential.
Hey, I know. Maybe he can get broadsided by a busload of clowns.
We don't actually have to see the crash, do we?
Well, Grant, how else are we going to see the clown?
Now, I thought you said you were the guy that could handle Jackie. That kid is the best actor we've got.
Yeah, I know, Nancy. Now, everybody calm down. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, give Jerry a break. I'm sure that he's got a plan.
Well, absolutely. I'm going right over to the network, and I'm going to talk to them. In the meantime, I want you guys to start working on punching up the script.
Well, what about Chaz?
Well, don't kill him yet. For right now, I don't know. Just put him in a coma.
Well, what about the clowns?
Harper! Get over here. What the hell's going on? It's Wednesday, and I still don't have that last scene. Now, I want the little bastard dead, and I want him dead now. How you doing, buddy?
The network is going crazy. They're ready to fight you every step of the way on this.
Well, that's good, because I like a fight. When I worked in the slaughterhouse, I used to fight 1,000 head of cattle every day, and all I had was a sledgehammer, a gun, and the will to win. Now get out of here and write me a funeral scene. Hey, and make it funny.
Jerry?
Yeah?
Just in case he does die, I thought it'd be a nice touch to bury him in his baseball uniform. Now, I'm not sure how you're planning to write it, but if he ends up being decapitated, we'll have to lose the hat.
So what did you guys decide? Are you behind me on this?
Well, you know, the network always stands behind its head writers, Jerry. Unless some powerful and potentially violent star says we can't. Sorry, Harper.
Oh, great. So what happens to Chaz now?
Armed robbery, beating up transvestites, whatever these out-of-work kid actors do these days.
You told me that the network was going to spin off his character.
You can't spin off a dead character. Only God can do that.
I can't believe you had a picnic and you didn't invite me.
Hey, knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, I've been thinking about this Chaz thing. Maybe you're taking the wrong approach with Jackie.
Oh. God, what is it with that guy?
You just don't get rid of another actor because he's getting more fan mail than you do. You know, and you can't even talk to him. It's like trying to carry on a conversation with a rabid, give me an animal.
Dog.
Bigger.
Whale.
Yeah, a rabid whale. You know, and I walked out of this town a few years ago for exactly this kind of insanity. And now, I'm broke. I need the job. And what kills me is that a few years ago, I would have stood up to a Jackie Thomas and I would have said no. And if he didn't like it, he could kiss my ass goodbye.
You know, for a bright guy, you're really an idiot.
You want to continue or pretty much leave it at that?
You're never going to beat Jackie by telling him no. God, that's such a guy way of thinking. I mean, come on, use your feminine side, Jerry. You know, like your brain.
I got one of those, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you know why the last head writer got fired? Because he wouldn't give Jackie's Aunt Shirley a part on the show. Now, all he had to do was write her some jokes that were funnier than Jackie's, and Jackie would have fired Aunt Shirley himself.
So why didn't you tell this to the last head writer?
Because he was a jerk.
Well, assuming for a minute that I'm not a jerk, what's the answer to my problem? How do I keep Jackie from killing Chaz?
Nah, they're not paying me enough.
You don't have any idea either, do you?
Not a clue.
No.
What?
Let's kill him.
Yes! The network cave.
No, this was my decision.
What'd the network say?
Ah, who cares what they think? What's important is what you want, right?
Right. And you know what? Maybe I'll adopt another son, an ugly little foreign job. One that doesn't mouth off all the time.
Of course, you know, there is a way to keep the kid alive and make you one of the biggest heroes on TV, but it's just a thought.
Whoa! What are you talking about?
Forget it. He's dead. I'll see you on stage at the funeral.
No, but let's kick this around a little bit. Especially the biggest hero part.
All right, well, Timmy's already in the hospital, right? Now, with just a little bit of rewriting, we could say that he lost both his kidneys.
Both. You mean he had two?
That's pretty much the norm, yeah.
Weird. Okay, go ahead.
So he needs a kidney, right? Now, what if the only acceptable donor was his father?
That's me. Right.
Yeah, but here's the catch. You've got one healthy kidney and one not so healthy kidney. Now, if you gave your only good kidney to your only son, America would go nuts.
Cool.
And not only that, the next time the kid started mouthing off to you, people would say, who does this little smartass think he is? Jackie gave him his only good kidney.
Yeah. No. No. See, that will leave me with just the one bad kidney.
So?
So, what if something happens to my one bad kidney? I'm a goner.
Jackie, it's a fictitious kidney. It's a show business kidney. I won't let anything happen to it.
I don't know.
Look, this is this week's script. You read to me what it says on the top line.
All right.
I'll give it to you straight, Jackie. Your son has lost both his kidneys.
Both? You mean he had two? I'm just kidding you, Doc. I knew that.
Jackie, this is no time to be joking.
The only possible donor, Jackie. But as we both know, you only have one good kidney. It would mean taking one hell of a risk.
Well, if you think my big old kidney will fit into that little fella, then by God, let's do it.
Oh, Jackie!
Well, as TV goes, that was pretty bad.
Definitely a new low.
Now, that was great television.
If you don't hate me as much as you thought, come on back. How'd you guys like the show tonight? All right. How many of you like me better because I'm so brave? But don't worry about me, folks. That was just a fictitious kidney. Right, Jerry?
Yeah.
How about a hand for Jerry Harper, my new head writer? That's enough. Well, thanks for coming out, you guys. Drive home safe. We'll see you next week.
Chill, Jackie, chill.
Great job, buddy. Listen, I'm having a little get-together over at Spago's to celebrate tonight's show. Just don't tell any of these jerks, okay? All right.